Welcome back. Okay, it's been a pretty great weekend. My wife and all of my friends conspired to throw me a surprise 60th birthday party last Friday, and it was an epic party. Let's just say that. So much so I'm still a little bit recovering today, and it's Monday. So it was pretty cool, pretty awesome. Friends came from everywhere. Family, everybody came. It indeed was super fun and really great to see friends. My friends Dave and Elizabeth came out from California even. I mean, it was really fun. So anyway, it was a great time, and I don't turn 60th until later this week, which is I don't know when you'll see this video, but yeah, no, you'll see this video. I'll have turned 60 by then. So next Sunday you'll see this video. So yeah, okay. So I took a week off from work. It's been pretty stressful at work. It's been crazy, and I am kind of burned out. So I decided to I need to take a break. I took a week off. So this week is devoted to that girl. So we're gonna get a whole bunch done this week. I don't know how much of it I'll get to film, but we're gonna try to bust out as much as we can get done. I don't have a list. I do know there's quite a few things we do need to do. The first one is we need to fix the rear handle. I bought some springs for that. We're gonna put on our spare alternator if we can find it. So yeah, so sorry about that. That kind of looks brand new alternator has already failed. And that is what happened here. That was up there. Okay, I can't get to the alternator to see if I can find it. So we're going to have to move some stuff. Let's move some stuff. Okay, I have so much crap back here that I had to move a bunch of stuff around to get it. I still have a spare alternator on the rack over there, but I also found I have one in a box. I don't even know how long I've had that. I don't even know where it came from, but I do have one in a box. Why is it in a box if it's broken? I'm an idiot. That's what it is. I'm just basically an idiot. It's broken. That's why I have it in a box. That makes sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. That's broken off from right there. Why did you put that in a box? What were you thinking? Were you possessed by demons? Okay, so that one, I'm gonna guess this is probably a good alternator, and it's got a crappy case. So I wouldn't have kept it otherwise, because I didn't think you could weld that, so I'm not even gonna try. But I do have one on the shelf, so let's go get that off the shelf. I think this one's good to go. I think it still works. It was my spare. I stole it off another vehicle at I bought it. I bought it off another vehicle at a salvage yard. I'm sure of it. We'll get that swapped out. Okay, so good news, we have one. All right, and then the handle. So let's start with the handle. I bought some springs. Let's get started. Okay, the handle for the back. Here it is. So this is the lock mechanism. Goes in, slides in. This is the piece that holds the spring. There's another, this is the backing plate for here. So the springs I bought a whole set. I grabbed out this big tall one right here. I had a similar one, but if you use this one, it's too big. This way anyway. Maybe it's okay this way, I didn't check. No, it's probably too big that way too. Okay, it's too big that way. It's got too many winds on it. I could probably do something about that, but what I did was I cut it. So I cut it off so it would fit inside there. All right, so now basically that's what we got right there. Bingo. All right. Okay, so we got that, and it is nice and pushy. I was worried about the spring strength, but I couldn't get anybody to tell me what the spring strength was of the springs that I was purchasing, nor would I have been able to find the one that told me what it was either, so what the original was. So I was gonna have to guess in any event. All right, so there's a key on this that needs to be right there, I think. Where's the key part? I didn't put it together this way last time. There's the key. Okay, so there's a key right here. I wish I hadn't put so much of that crap on it. There's a key right here. You can see it right there. That has to go in this slot right there. So when you put this back together, that needs to be right there. So that does that. Got it? And there's little nibbles and nubbles right there dribbled out, and nipples on this side, so you get a position sensor kind of feel to it nonetheless. All right, let's get this in here. All right, and then down and in, 2 very small screws. This one obviously wants to now be in the wrong place. There we go. Got it in. All right. Not too much. Don't want it. It's aluminum. Take it easy. Don't go crazy. Okay. And I put silver thread conditioner on it because it's silver and it's relatively sticky. And I wish I hadn't, because now everything I touch is covered with silver, including my fingers, and that stuff just isn't coming off. So anyway, there it is, reassembled. Push button. It's locked. Oh no. Let's unlock it. It's still locked. What did you do? Maybe I built it locked. Oh, you have to turn it 1 past. I forgot. There it is. Yay. All right, I still have to adjust. Still have to adjust the handles. I still have to adjust both of the ends. I don't have them quite dialed in yet, but I got too much crap on top of this because I need to close the gate and then pull this down and get it tested. I'm not gonna put you through that because it's pretty mind-numbingly boring and all of that. But anyway, so spring replaced. From old spring, deadness, no good, runt, to yay, new spring. I feel good about that. All right, got this job done. You can see all the silver. I was telling you about that all along there. I'm gonna get some soapy water and wash it off, but magical! Stainless steel hardware all the way across. Everybody gets stainless steel. All of this is stainless steel. All of those bolts on the side, stainless steel. These are stainless steel. Those are aluminum. So when that rusts next time, it just ruins the stainless steel stuff because it gets rust on it. Anyway, all stainless steel. So we're all good and painted. One job down. 11,262 to go. That goes in there. Well, it does. Just I ain't figured it out yet. Hello, Junior. Get in there. What are you doing to me? Apparently, I can't do this one-handed. Well, I'm an idiot. One or the other. Pretty confident which one it is now. I'm an idiot. Oh, got it. Magical. Takes a slam. Not quite. All right. Nice. How about that? How about that? All right, what's next? Alternator. Let's set up the shot. Where's all my stuff to set shots up with? Should I get the fan blowing? It's not hot right now, but it's gonna be, I think. Yeah, we're creeping up on 85 in here. I don't have any air movement or anything, so let's start some air movement. Air conditioner on. Okay, let's get this disassembled. I think it was an 8 and a 10. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Doesn't that always happen? The 9 fell out. You cooked her 9s. Anybody know the reference to that movie? You do. Come on, you know it.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
You cooked her 9s. Out of my house, out of my life.
All right. Batteries disconnected, positive and negative, just in case, because I'm a psychopath. Whoa, hello, come out. Come out wherever you are. Okay. It's not wanting to play well with others. Okay, we're gonna have to get something to hold that. Let's go to the vice grips, Bob. All right, we got the vice grips in place. Let's get that lined up so we can actually touch it. Okay. That one is needing to be held while we do this, apparently. Get loose. Get off. Okay. Don't want to lose these because trip to the hardware store would be annoying right now. Alright. That one's still on. And it's got one of those. We'll straighten it because that's what'll look funny when we get there. Okay, next after this is finding my warranty papers. That'll be entertaining. And that came apart. Why am I not surprised? Nice. Great. Perfect. Excellent. Perfectly expected. All right, 10. The next one is a 10. This one goes to 11. There's the 10. All right. Bingo. Wow. It's entertaining. All right, I'm going to take that tip end off because I think I need to keep that. That was an 8, not a 10, dummy. All right, let's get that 8. Let's get that 8 going again. Tight. Loosed. Loosed. Get off of there. Does not want to play well. That is some seriously froze up stuff. Oh, I broke the tab off. You're just destructive kids, yay, aren't we? All right, let's get this off here. wrecking havoc, wreaking havoc. Okay, that's not working. Okay, we've done something on the inside there. Okay, the whole terminal is spinning now. Perfect. All right, the back of that's jacked up. Not a surprise. Let's get this out of the way. We don't want the alternator here. Leave that over there. Let's get this out of the way. So we're gonna work on this. So let's get this back and out of the way. Cheer. Make room for ourselves. Okay, was it 13 like you said it was? You crazy man. These wrenches. Wrenches are better. Let's get wrenches. Wrenches it is. That is somewhat smaller than 13. How is that so? What did you do there? It's pretty obvious I haven't done this in a while. Mystery bolt size. No idea what size that is. 12? Who'd have guessed? And it's rounding off. Why wouldn't it? Who's surprised by that? Like in a freaking sweat. Ow! Do not jam your palm into the wrench. Now I'm gonna bleed all over the place. And I lost that screw. Or excuse me, I lost that nut. Even better. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say that was a 13. I really do think that's a 13 down there. But I'm gonna have to get different tools for this. Yep. That's what happens. I haven't done this job in a while. It's pretty obvious. I used to do this kind of frequently. Now, I don't work on this as often, so it's just not as familiar to me because it's been 5 years since I worked on it. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. They're leaking pretty good now. Blood coming out everywhere. I'm gonna power through because that's how I am. Okay, that part. I think the 13 on the back is the hard part. I'll stop bleeding in an hour or so. Sure of it. This one's underneath the cover. Yeah, there we are. Oh, come on, you beast. I got all kinds of stuff trying to cut me. I'm trying to get cut by this. I'm trying to get cut by that. Need my ratchet head. That's what I need. The mosquitoes are amazingly bad. Wow. I'm dealing with mosquitoes like crazy this week. We had that big old rainstorm, which you saw in the video, flood all of the creeks. And everywhere there used to be mosquito larvae queued up for breeding, they all decided to come out and play. So now we got mosquitoes everywhere. Well, at least I didn't drop the washers in the nut. Okay, I'm not going to look too closely at the rest on this panel because I really don't want to play with it, but it's kind of crusty down there. Okay, we have the alternator out. We're going to take it by the alternator Napa. I've got to find my receipt from 2006, and then I'm going to take it by and have them test it. They'll tell me it's just fine, but then I'm going to tell them that the diode pack has failed, and they're going to say, prove it. I don't know, but we'll see. That's next, and then we'll reinstall the other one, and we need to test it as well. I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe another place to test that with. So, all right, those are the next steps. I need to put a belt on because my pants are falling down because I put stuff in my pockets, and these are the wrong size these days. And I need to go into town again. So we're gonna do that and see how successful we are at getting one replaced. We'll be back in a minute. It'll be a minute to you, it'll be an hour for me or more. Okay. I took my paperwork and my alternator down to the last place I went, the Napa in Moore, and he told me, nope, that's a corporate store, you gotta go to the one in Norman. Well, that wasn't factual. The original receipt here was in Norman, but he owes me for a core in Moore. But anyway, having met the guys, the good people at the Napa in Norman, they talked and were remarked very surprisingly about congratulations on keeping your paperwork together. And the receipt was older than 2 of the technicians that worked behind the counter. So I bought this longer than they had been alive. That was fairly entertaining. Okay, Napa does not have this alternator anymore, can't get it there. So if it fails, I'm gonna have to take it back and they'll have to pay me for a core. All right, I said if it fails. So the good guys at Napa said, take this down to C&P Auto Electric on Sunny Lane in Moore. So I did. And Christian there tested both of my alternators, my new one, new-ish one, and my bench spare. He said that the diode packs were not bad. He said if they were, they would make a noise. I don't know. I'll let him have that one because he's a professional and he knows way more about alternators than I'll ever know. But the good news is he said both of these were good to go. So I've got a different problem somewhere else. That I hate. That's disappointing because now I have to reinstall this and find another problem with electrics somewhere else. Do I have a bad battery? Well, we'll test it tomorrow. Maybe I'll test it today. I'm already out. I could go get that tested. Should have brought with me. Okay, I'll go get it tested at the O'Reilly's over in Norman, or Newcastle. I'll get it tested. I want to just rule everything out, right? So we did see one bad wire. Let's talk about that when we get over here. That's exactly what Christian said. He goes, well, maybe you got a bad wire somewhere else. It's like, it's a pretty good guess considering something ain't quite right. And it did die sitting in the driveway. He goes, well, the wires could be bad and it could be telling the alternator not to send power to the battery. Wah, wah. Okay, so we know when we took this apart that this wire just plumb failed right there. So there's only like 3 sprigs there? 4 sprigs there? 4 out of good God knows how many. So that ain't right. So we have to fix this prior to reinstalling it. And then we're gonna reinstall it, and then we'll test some other stuff. So a lot of fun. Take stuff apart, put it back together. Take stuff apart, put it back together. Take this apart, put it back together. All right, you get the gist of that. All right, so now we're gonna reinstall this, fix the wire, reinstall this, and then we'll start moving on. So that's where we're at right now. I think I'll run out of stuff to do tonight. The Chiefs are playing, so I want to go in and watch football later. So I'm going to get the wiring stuff sorted out and ready to get started on fixing the wire. Okay, the wire is a 20 gauge, super small, tiny wire. I had more heat shrink on it than wire was there. So we've got that sorted out. It's the brown wire coming in off the wire loom. So now you know, and now you're hip to that, man. Okay? All right, so we gotta get some wire tools. Okay, I'm searching through all my connectors to find the right sizes for what I'm looking for. And I've spun the spade connector off for the one that's here. I may not have seen that. All right, but I've got one in here somewhere. I just saw one. There's a double. I'll put it aside in case I have to cut it. I thought I saw another one when I was reorganizing this. No, those are the wrong way. Most of this I inherited from my dad in his shop, which was awesome, because he was all about having the right stuff most of the time. All right, too small, wrong. Not enough wire, wrong, wrong. Wrong kinds. There it is, I found it. Bingo. That's what we're looking for right there. Sure it fits that one. It does. Score! All right, so we've got the right connectors, so we just got to get them on the stuff now. Oh shit. I forgot which one of these go to. To what? Oh! One's the signal, one's the other one. Okay, now we're gonna have to do some looking at the wiring. All right, let's see if that's gonna work for us first. It is. So we're gonna need a crimper. We're gonna need some crimper, and we're gonna need some heat shrink, which I saw in here. This is the one I want, I think. The right size. More bigger. This, I think that's gonna be right. Sure, I'll go around that. Just barely. Just barely. Can we fix that? I don't know. All right, it's a little bent, but that's what we're putting on. It's gonna go on the center post here. And then, yeah, that fits. Okay, and then we'll get that on. I've got some heat shrink, so we'll get that sorted out. How much do we need? About not much less than I have there. Let's see. About half of that needs to be in there. Okay. Need a crimping tool. Crimping tool. Watched a whole video on crimping wires just the other night. Like I was going to be clever enough to do it myself. Alright, let's get the heat shrink on. Are you even able to see this shot? No. The heat shrink in place. Pushed back. Plenty. Let's put our wire in the hole. Get our crimper out. Crunch. Get some. Get some. Alright, I'm fairly certain that is mostly crimped. Alright, we're gonna heat shrink that in place to sturdy the wire and to keep it from getting too wet. We need more bug spray. We need the heat gun. We need it way the heck over there. Ow. That thing's paid for itself more than one time. So there we go. Got it shrinkaged. Very shrinkaged. It's hot. All right. We're counting on this wire being 100%. So whatever we did there, hopefully we mess that up. Okay. Now we got to put our terminal on. Where'd you set that down at, you crazy person? Thought I set it right there. It didn't go right there, did it? Nope. Nope, it didn't. Alright, where'd you set that down? There it is. It's underneath. Don't panic. I found it. Alright. So now we need this nut. And this goes right there. We're going to put that nut. No, we're not, because it's the wrong size. And put this nut on it because that's the right size. Ow! I just want something in there to hold that while I'm turning it so it isn't my finger that's getting smushed. Done. That one is anyway. Does that one go on this one? Hell yeah it does. Don't be stupid. Alright, I need the other 8. Where did I put the other 8? It's in that drawer over there. Let's pull that out. 8 goes in there. So that one is, which one of these? Nope, did that wrong. Start over. Mosquitoes! Spies mosquitoes. Okay, I'm back. Hey, mosquitoes. Oh. Okay. That and that. And so this one goes on. This one goes on there. Like that. Okay, let's start reinstalling. All right, change shot. Talking to nobody. All right, let's get this reinstalled. That's in place. We're gonna go on the back side. Let's back out of the way. Put our shield back on. There. That's the other one. No, that's the 10 for the top. It's gotta be right. Yeah, this is right. Lost track of the hole. Where is it? Oh, there. This is a nylock. That was why it's so hard to take off earlier, or it just needed a lot of turns. Needed the wrench to be there for it many times. If you talk to the proper mechanics tell you not to reuse a nylock. I'm going to reuse it anyway because that's the kind of guy I am. Alright, we'll tighten that last. Let's do the 12 first. Alright. Line up, everybody. Get in place. Line up. Get there, everybody. Get there. Why don't you loosen the tensioner, you half-wit? Took it off without it. I've taken it off so many times without it that I didn't think I would need it. Take it off again without it. But something is not lined up. Okay, that's good. Have I mentioned how much I hate this camera? Oh yeah. Okay, so it overheated again. Big surprise. Okay, so if you get the belt lined up correctly and you take the bottom bolt out, the long bolt, and then put the belt on and put the long bolt through, you have it now where you can lever it to tighten it. And that has worked in the past. It took me a few minutes to remember that. Big surprise. Mosquito. Mosquito at 10 o'clock. Kill the damn mosquitoes. Alright, so now I want to put this bolt in up here, and then I'm all ready to roll. I've mangled it a little bit by not doing what I normally do, so let's see if we can get it started again without it being cross-threaded or something stupid happen. There's the hole. Get in there, baby. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, let's get a 12. We'll call it. We'll do this like we know what we're doing. Hey Ian, let's use a fine thread on that. That'll be great, because you know, all mechanics want to turn something 67 times to get it on. No shit, Ian. Good job. Alright, now we're going to have to find that nut that was on the back side of that. So I don't remember where it was, where it came from. There was a nut on the back side of this. We need to find it. It's not germane to our assembly. This one goes down here. That's probably a bad place for that. Now I'm gonna wonder why that doesn't start later. You watch. All right, let's get this sorted out. Bottom bolt in place. Electric ratchet would be fun right now. Yes, it would. Come in quite handy right now. I'm fairly certain that's not coming off like that, but something tells me if it's still turning, I should keep tightening. That will be lovely, Dennis. Thank you. All right, let's make sure we rehook that up because we took that off. Next thing we're going to wonder is why it won't run. Okay, now we got to put this on there and this down here. Boy, that needs a tighten. Let's give that a squish. Let's make sure that fits tightly. Oh yeah, now it's on. All right, let's get that nut back on. Remember that was an 8. 8 right there. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. Don't turn. Don't turn, damn ya. You get a screwdriver or something. Let's call that good. Okay. Don't like the way that's sitting up, do you? Nope, I don't either. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You gotta keep it away from the moving bits though. I think some zip ties are in order, but I'll take care of that in a little bit. All right, we've reinstalled the alternator. How exciting. That was terrible, wasn't that? I am so out of practice. That's not even funny. I'm super out of practice. All right, got all that hooked up. It's getting late. It's 5:30 and my wife started to call the shop my resort since I'm on vacation, so I'm at the resort. So it's 5:30 and I'm gonna call it quits so I can go get a shower and some food before the Chiefs take on, God, I have no idea who they're playing tonight. Anyway, they're gonna win. Nonetheless, much to everyone's chagrin, I'm sure. That's it. The last thing I have, super fun, kind of hobby stuff. So I was working with my brother-in-law. Is he my brother-in-law if he's my wife's brother-in-law? I'm not sure how that works. My wife's brother-in-law, John. He works at a college, and I had this crazy idea to make a logo for a friend of mine, his channel, Tumbleweed Garage, which I've talked about before. I was it's a long story. It's a bunch of rabbit holes. But I was looking at like how the logo for the Willys truck was and all this other stuff, and then it came to me to put a logo together for him. So I had one made. I shipped it this morning, so he should have it by the time he sees this video, so it won't be spoiling it. But I also had John make my logo. So what this is, anodized aluminum, and they have this laser at his college, and he lasered the logo on there for me. How slick is that? So one of these is gonna get cut out. I bought some new saw blades for that. That's gonna get cut out, and I'm actually gonna mount this on the back of the truck, okay? And then I got a bonus one because he was playing around with it, and he made me a license plate. How cool. I think it's cool. You might not think it's that cool, but it's cool. Anyway, nonetheless, if you tune into Tumbleweed Garage, you can go see the logo I made for him. Need to pick up my saw blades. Check that out once he gets his shot up. I'm sure it'll be a video or two from now, but nonetheless, maybe next week. Anyway, that's all I've got for this week and for this episode. I'm gonna be back in the shop tomorrow, so more work to do tomorrow. That's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. It really does help. I appreciate it. I did have a video that had 1,411 views. The ones on the other side of them have like 60 views. So I have no idea why this one video had so many views, but please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Comment if you have a comment for me, and I'll be happy to respond. Thanks very much. Have a good day.